Hey guys, it's me again. Okay, day 4, done. It's pretty much a vacation. I get to sleep in late, although last night was a really late night. And I apologize because I couldn't post, but I've got the internet back on and things are good. So I got up right around 11-ish, 10, well, no, not 11-ish, 10:30-ish, which was really good. They let me sleep in. And then I went into the office to meet kind of everybody. And that was fun. That was really cool. I learned some new words. I mean, man, when I was in the office, I could hardly understand what half the people were saying because where I am now, which is somewhere between Lancashire, my pronunciations are terrible, Lancashire and Yorkshire. I'm somewhere in Oldham or near Oldham, or actually, no, that's where the office is in Oldham. It's crazy, but it's really kind of like sort of your quintessential English town. And when I woke up this morning and opened the windows, I realized we were directly across from a church in a graveyard. It's so cool. Here's a picture of what I saw when I woke up this morning. Really nice, right outside of the window. And the sun was coming in really nice, so I took a picture of the ambiance of the room. That was just more for me, just to remember the memory and the feeling that it was. But the sun didn't last long, and it doesn't really last long out here, as I've learned. It's really windy in this part of town, and it rained, but that's fine. So I spent some time in the office, met up with some people for tomorrow's doings, which will be really exciting too. And then we got a car, and we went to see Manchester United play a game of football. But it wasn't just any ticket that we had. Of course, we got to go to the VIP section of the stadium, which was really good. So we went to the Manchester United Stadium, which was great. You can see the picture. And then we got to go into the VIP area, the VIP lounge, where we had an amazing meal. It was really good. And then we went and saw the game. Manchester lost to a Turkish team, which secretly I was kind of like excited because even though Manchester United's so good, and they almost never lose at home, it was kind of cool that Turkey, had a good game. But we actually saw some of the fans outside of the stadium before we went in, and this is just a little idea of kind of what was going on for the other team, that being Turkey.
You getting a video?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Okay, so that's what we saw outside. We went inside. It was great meal, like I said. Went and saw the game, and yeah, they lost. But the way I figure it is, we saw something really rare. Manchester United losing in their own stadium, crazy. Just something for the record books. I saw Herbie the Love Bug today, an old Volkswagen Bug, number 53. Saw it the first time it went by, and I was like, oh, it's Herbie. It was really cool. And then didn't have my camera out. And then I was talking, I don't know, half hour went by, and we went from point A to point B, and it drove by again, and I missed it again. And I saw the Iron Man Audi yet again. Except it was nighttime. I had to try to enhance the picture a little bit, but it didn't come out that great. But here's a black one. I think it's called the R8. Really, really cool. I got some new terms that I'm going to post on the blog, so make sure you've read those. And I don't know, what else is there? Oh yeah, we drove past an inn called the Smut Inn. Yeah, SMUT, the Smut Inn. So I asked the taxi driver, I was like, "What is that all about?" And he laughed. He said it's actually the name of the dog that, that the owner had, I guess. And I was like, "Well, what does smut mean for you guys?" And they're talking like filth and pollution, but the Smut Inn, yeah. And I learned another word today, mooch, like Mooch. Mooch actually means to like to hang around, to hang out. If you mooch, if you're mooching, you can mooch with the ooch. I mean, how cool is that? You know, someday people will pay for that. Currently, it's not. The lines aren't long. Um, and what else? I guess that's it. Oh, I have a correction on yesterday's blog, and that was Toddy or Tottie, however they say it. I spelled it Tottie for like a classy girl. Um, it's actually spelled Totty. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate that. And actually, when I was talking to Mark about that, he said, "Oh yeah, Top Toddy," and I was like, "Top Toddy? What's that?" He's like, "That's the best. It's the best of the best. Really, really, really good-looking girl, right, or whatever. Top Toddy." But it's not just girls. Like I went to the bar and I saw some Top Toddy, meaning girls, and that led into all kinds of other things. So I've got lots of terminology, and I guess that's one other funny thing happened, and it's a little embarrassing, but so I had the worst case of stage fright in my life tonight. hmm You know, I ate dinner, and you get all the Coca Cola you want. I had a pint of Coke, which there's a picture of right here. That's my first pint of Coke, and had to go to the bathroom. So I go into the bathroom. This is huge. I mean, the room is huge where everyone's dining, but the bathroom is tiny. You can fit like four people in there. So the problem, there are two problems. First off, the urinals are like they're they like so far away from the wall, it's ridiculous. And if you're a guy, it's like there's like no privacy whatsoever. And there were only two urinals, and there were like five guys in there. And the worst part is when you walk in the door, the guy who's going to the bathroom is literally facing you. So you're like, and I didn't know what to do. And so then, your turn comes up. My turn came up, and I really had to go to the bathroom. But I got there, and I'm like, all right, come on. Nothing. And I'm like, And then I was like, and then I actually admitted to myself, I'm like, am I having stage fright? And the second I thought that, couldn't go. And there's a guy behind me. And, I mean, there's no fooling anybody. So I waited till the guy beside me left, and then I just pretended like I finished. Then I went and washed my hands. And I was trying to wait until the guy who was next to me, the next guy, or the guy behind me left, but I couldn't. And so I just had to run into the stall. And no problems then. So, yeah, never a dull moment. And so then we went and saw the game, and everything was good. So that was my little incident of stage fright, which usually doesn't happen much on the stage. But get me in a bathroom. We'll see what tomorrow brings. It was good seeing you guys again, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Lots of shout outs to everybody who's watching. Mom, Dad, Nick, Trish, Lynn, Omega, Shelly, everybody, Wendy, Lisa, Matt, just everybody. Thanks for all of your tips too for London. That's going to actually come in handy as I make my return trip to London. And Matt, no, I haven't actually checked my Facebook yet, but I will. And yeah, that's it. Mom, I'm going to look for your little list of things, and Nick, I'll buy you something. It'd be helpful if you gave me an idea of what you wanted. And I guess that's about it. So I will see you guys soon.